Have you been to, if you type in World of Runeterra just to get to the Riot MMO website where we're making an MMO, that picture, I love that picture so much because I feel like it's that perfect. They knew what they were doing. Like, look at this person, right? They clearly look, they didn't even make her look cool. Like this main person in the middle, she's got a wooden sword. She's got that green cloak that's like your starting cloak when you first create your character. Her pants are like that, that first quest. She got those boots. She like delivered some mail, and she got those crappy boots that they don't do anything, but it's +1 stamina. That's what she's wearing. Like her backpack is not like, her backpack's way too big, because she doesn't have any storage. She hasn't reached the bank yet, so she's just trying to hold on to everything. It is the ultimate perfect image for entering the world of Runeterra. Like that's what that they're giving. Like, I feel like I look at that image, I'm like, wow, that's what it will feel like to finally be when you enter Runeterra and you're walking around Demacia. Like there's all these guards, the city's alive, and she's just like, her jaw is dropped and she's looking up, just like, whoa.
Yeah, look at the city of Demacia. No, I completely agree. It's like the very first like piece of art we see for the Riot MMO is a very humble character.
Yes. And yes, that's the right word.
I'm very happy about that. Yeah.
That's the right word.
Because that's the best part of any MMO for me. It's not when I'm looking like some dragon god. Right? But I think we've already talked about this to death, but God, I can't stress it enough how much I love to just look like a normal like adventurer. Just a normal mage, normal warrior, whatever the heck I end up being. I want to look like just another one of those, one of many, one warrior of many. But obviously like personalized. Like that's my Yordle. He's dressed up the way I want my Yordle to look, 'cause he looks cool. But like at the end of the day, he's still just a Yordle warrior. That's all he is. All he can do is swing that sword. Yeah, and I love that.
Exactly.
Like, that's definitely what they're going for.
Exactly. We always go back to this exact point all the time.
And I feel like I can't stress it enough, dude. I'll talk about it till the day I die. I want to be a humble adventurer, because that's when the world feels the biggest, it feels the most dangerous, and it feels the most like you gotta talk to other people to accomplish your goals, is when you're just another adventurer, dude.
Yeah. She's not ready to do anything. She's barely she's like ready to hit a target dummy, but she's not even ready to leave Demacia yet. But then you have these guards on the sides of her, they're like walking, they're nothing, no one's like like crazy up there kind of thing. But you can think of what she's looking at is maybe, the way I'm looking at it is like she's a kind of this novice character. She's looking at something that is, what she wants to obtain eventually, right? Maybe she's looking at like a guild thing. Who knows?
Maybe like, some like heroic statue or who knows. Yeah.
Like she is where I want to start. And I feel like they understand that. And the fact that she's looking in awe at something kind of shows like they want you to, I hope, this is obviously reading a lot into the image. This is reading way too much into the image.
We are reading so much into this image, but it's all we got, and I love it. It's really good.
But hear me out. They intentionally made her, one, look very novice, very new. She's very basic in the world, in Demacia.
Yeah,
like she's actually, she blends in with the rest of the city. She's just there. She's not like looking down at anyone. She's actually looking up at something that she's, wants to obtain. So I feel like they hit everything that I want in MMO, which is that, one, you can recognize people for what they are. She is a novice and she looks like a novice. Two, that you're blending in with the world. You're not like sticking out. The player character is a part of the world and not making the world. And then three, she's looking at something that she wants to obtain, wants to get to, like maybe could be like a player character up there with some nice armor that you just got from the raid, and an actual sword that's not wooden. And she's looking at that, wow, maybe I'll do that one day when I get some better pants. They could have gone a different direction, right? They could have put, instead of this, they could have had the person like, perched on a stoop, and it's like you're entering the Riot MMO and he's perched up there looking cool, and he's looking down at Demacia and he's about to enter Demacia and show everyone what's up. They didn't choose to do that. Yeah. Like he's not, she's on the street. There's dirt around her.
Yeah. Like literally compare this to just about any other like form of like Riot related, like Runeterra related like art. Right, of like the champions or of the landscapes. Everything is not a champion. Very Yeah,
Yes.
everything's
Yes.
typically very like powerful, very
Yes.
strong. But this is one of the very few cases where they went super understated with everything in this image. Even the city itself, this like Demacia in this image looks very cool. But at the end of the day, it just looks like a cool fantasy city. It doesn't
Yes.
look like it's this like insane, powerful structure. It just
Yeah.
looks like an awesome city that you're gonna get to explore. You're gonna get
Yeah.
to run around in it. You're gonna see some cool buildings, some cool shops, and it's gonna be awesome.
It's an
Like, dude,
awesome city.
They nailed it with this.
You're entering the city, and guess what? You're not anything. The guards are the one who are protecting you, and the only reason you're alive with your wooden sword is because of these. Look at they put 3 guards around her, because this girl got nothing. Like she's nothing in the world. Like and they even the little stuff. There's the boy running after his dog. There's some lady walking around delivering mail. 100% players should be in the world, but I do think, you know, with how technology has advanced, I don't want to see a guard just walking around in his linear path. Like, oh yeah, this guy just walks there, and then he walks up, and then he walks left, and then he walks back, and then if you talk to him, he says hey, and then, you know, goes about his day. Like, it should be a little bit more alive, you know? Like, okay, yeah, a guard, I guess the guards in real life do kind of do that. So maybe that was a bad example, but like the boy chasing his dog, I don't want to see the boy chasing his dog all the time. Like, can he catch him at one point?
Yeah.
Can he go home and you know, he goes home to his mom and has like a normal life? That's what I want to see, almost like what Cyberpunk promised. Remember Cyberpunk promising like these day and night cycles of these characters living their lives? This lady in delivering mail, I don't want to see her delivering mail every single time I enter Demacia, where she's never successful. She's always just delivering that one piece of mail, and she's always had a bag full of mail. And she just never
just standing in front of the same mailbox.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I want to see like, yeah, she delivers mail, and then she goes and does, you know, she has like a day and night cycle kind of thing, where she delivers the mail every morning. And then she goes about her day. The rest of the day, sometimes she'll go to the market and she'll do some shopping. You'd be like, whoa, I just saw that lady delivering mail. Now she's shopping for pears.
Yeah, dude. It could literally just be like they have 3 different routines.
That would be enough.
That like, yeah, exactly. Like, oh, today she's just doing daily routine number 2, and it's just randomized. And that's it. I'd be so happy with it, because there would still be so many different characters all doing different things that are changing throughout the day, and it's not the same exact thing over and over again. That's all I need, dude. It could literally just be like some like copy paste stuff. Like, okay, here's the mail lady in Demacia. She basically does the same thing as the mail lady in Bilgewater, just different spots for the mailboxes, and she goes to a different shop.
Yeah,
and that's it.
The shop owner should not
perfectly happy with that.
With everything, the shop owner should not just be standing behind the counter all day waiting for you to interact with a stupid look on his face. He should be
just staring at the wall.
Yeah, if he's a blacksmith, like you walk in there, sure, sometimes he's standing behind the counter, sometimes he's sitting on a chair, sometimes he's doing some other blacksmith stuff because he's a freaking blacksmith. And then there's other times where when you go up to the counter, you need to do something, he'll walk back there and be like, how can I help you? Or welcome, like you walk into the store, he'll walk up or whatever. I think that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like I think The Witcher does a great job, and they're not using, the technology of today to do it. The Witcher feels like when you enter a city, I mean, it's a city and it's alive and people are doing things.
Yeah, dude. I even my first thought was The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
Yes.
That's just kind of like a permanent 3-day cycle. But in those 3 days, you're going to find people in different places all the time, because like they live out their 3-day life before, they die. But
okay.
like,
yes, I'm with you. I'm still tracking.
But during those 3 days, you're going to find this dude with a big mustache standing next to the clock tower. The next day, you're going to find him in the fruit market, And it's just little stuff like that goes such a long way.
Little variation.
Crazy. Literally just have them in different locations at different points in time would be immense.
Yes, this is the way. They understand it. And then if you scroll down, you never see anyone that's like a hero.
Oh,
you look at the Adventurers Wanted. There's just a bunch of people looking at the billboard, looking at the different bounties. You know, that's it. Like they're just looking for bounties, and everyone's just standing around, and there's no one that's she's not standing over Goliath, you know, or standing over like
she's not killing gods.
Some giant serpent. Yeah, she just everyone's just there, and it looks like maybe these two are grouping up with her on that kill. Who knows? In the back, like the big guy with the little guy.
Oh yeah. I like that group. That's a cool group. I'm a fan.
Yeah. That looks like they might be forming a party because she can't kill that by herself. And then even you scroll down here, these guys were not prepared. Like this is a party of 4 losing. Like that guy in the front was the tank.
Yeah.
The healer is gone. Like that guy's mid sprint, kicking up snow. I mean, the tank's gonna die for sure. He has aggro. Yeah, it's over. Like the hunter as a usual hunter doesn't even have an arrow locked. You know.
Yeah, that's
Huntard. That's gonna be expected.
Yeah. I love that this picture specifically of like the these guys clearly in like the Freljord hunting or maybe being hunted by this giant like Yeti looking beast. Maybe it's like a troll would be my guess looking at him with like the mane and the beard being like a orangish color. I would think it's a troll.
Yeah, it's definitely a troll.
Yeah.
Trolls are huge in Freljord. They're like that is the actual size.
Yeah, that's terrifying, dude. And the tusks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm guessing the tusks are just like part of his helmet, but I love that. Oh my god. But either way, I love how in this scene, even in this is like by far the most action-packed like image they have out of the 3. And even then it's like, this is some random no-name Yeti, just a creature native to the Freljord, fighting some random no-name guys that are clearly outmatched.
Yeah.
Like everything about this scene just feels like some day-to-day dangers that they face in their life, and that's what I hope the MMO becomes. Is that we're gonna see this kind of like day-to-day, just this is life in the Freljord. You know? We're not gonna be like, save us, champion from the Watchers. They're breaking out right now. Giant evil tentacly monsters. No. Let me just fight a Yeti. Let me help out this little village with their monster problems. Okay? Before we worry about some freaking all-encompassing darkness.